Too much homework. Can it be harmful to your child's health?
CBS 2's Tracy Carrasco shows us how the academic stress is hitting kids much earlier in life.
They are Generation Stress.
Oh, am I going to pass this class with a good grade, or is it going to be okay?
I get anxiety.
These Bergen County teens overwhelmed and anxiety-ridden from hours of homework, high demands to get good grades and ultimately get into college. This school stress felt now more than ever and earlier among students. 14-year-old freshman Natalie already feeling the heavy burden.
Your heart starts beating really fast and you start sweating because you just get really nervous, like, how am I going to get this all done in time?
These teens say they're spending hours completing their mounting piles of homework.
3 hours, maybe 4 hours.
Just recently, researchers at Stanford University said hitting the books for 3 or more hours a night won't necessarily make a child perform better in school, but can make them sick. Some parents, like Natalie's father, agree.
To hear somebody who's 14 years old worry that if she doesn't turn in an assignment or if she gets an assignment wrong, that's it, she's never going to get into the school of her dreams, it's really frustrating to hear that.
And the number of teens seeking therapy to help manage these school stressors is on the rise.
We're seeing increased pressures to get into college. We have young kids, 9th grade, contemplating what they're going to do with their lives. They don't know, and they're so overwhelmed with having to make these decisions, not to mention competition.
Licensed psychotherapist Talia Filippelli says depression, anxiety, moodiness, nervousness, stomach aches, headaches, exhaustion are the most common effects of school stress. And one of the best ways parents can help, manage their own stress levels.
Parents living these very high stress lives don't realize that their kids are actually mirroring and copying the way that they handle stress.
Filippelli says for children and teens who aren't able to manage their stress while in school, it could lead to other stress-related illnesses when they get older. Obesity, diabetes, heart disease, just to name a few. In the newsroom, Tracy Carrasco, CBS 2.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Edu Talk, to the show with me, Prilda Saraswati. From the opening video, I believe that you can guess our topic today. Yeah, you are right. We will discuss about homework. Nowadays, homework is the hottest topic in our educational system. There are a lot of pros and cons about it. Like we watched from the opening video, many students got mental illness because of it. That's why our statement today is homework should be banned. Today, actually, we have two guesses. There are two college students that will share their mind. But one of them, Wiwik, has an issue. That's why we cannot contact her. But don't worry, we have already got her video. So maybe we can play her video first. Wiwik, do you agree if homework should be banned?
Thank you, Pak Prilda, for the time. And here, Wiwik Yulianti, I'm a college student, and I want to give my opinion about homework should be banned or not. I think I agree if homework should be banned because there are a lot of negative impacts of homework. I will explain it to you all one by one. And the first, homework is rarely fun. I think that it is safe to say that homework is not the most exciting thing in the world. And however, I believe homework could be made more fun and aid to learning. This could be done by introducing creative tasks, which are a great way of learning and are more enjoyable. This could make students more engaged in learning, which means they will take interest and learn even more. The second reason, banning homework can reduce students' fatigue problems. Basically, students will spend more time at school than at home. They have learned a lot in school, practiced, and it's all draining their mind and also their body. When they back home, students should refresh their mind and body instead of being given homework. When students face the impact of homework on their lives, it can have very detrimental impacts such as stress, dizziness, fatigue, and the most severe impact is that students do not want to continue school again because they feel unable to do the task given. And the third reason is banning homework will increase the amount of family time available to students. Homework can create significant disruption to family relationship, I mean parents and their children. Many parents state that homework is the main source of their struggle at home. Not only does it reduce the amount of time each person has to spend together, it also reduces the likelihood of parents having to teach their own skills and belief systems to their children. And the next reason from me or my opinion is reduce the negative impact of homework on student health. I mean, many students suffer academically when they are unable to complete homework assignments on time. Although assumptions are often made about an individual time's management skills when these results occur, the reasons why they occur are usually more complex. It may be too difficult, boring, or there may not be enough time in the day to get the job done. If students experience a failure in this field, it can lead to severe mental health problems. Some consider themselves to be scientific failures, which means inability to live a successful life. It can interfere with the desire to learn. There is even an increased risk of suicide for some adolescents due to this problem. Banning it will immediately reduce this risk, I think. And the next, eliminating or banning homework will allow regular sleep cycles. The average middle school students need between 8 until 10 hours of sleep to function properly the next day. Elementary school students may need an extra hour or two beyond that figure. When teachers give homework, then it increases the risk to each individual that they will not receive the amount they need each night. When children do not get enough sleep, there is a significant rest deficit that can affect their ability to pay attention at school. This can lead to unwanted weight gain. There may even be problems with emotional control. Banning homework will help reduce this risk as well. And the last one is the home environment can be chaotic. Although some students can do their homework in a quiet room without interruption, this is not the case for most children. There are many events that occur at home that can draw the child's attention from the work desired by their teacher. It's not just the internet, video games, and television. They are problematic as well. Housework, family issues, work, and athletic requirements can be challenges to complete work on time, I think. And that is my opinion at all. And yeah, I think it's from me. Oke, Mbak Prilda.
It was an interesting opinion because she thought many bad impact of homework and she agreed with our statement. To make this discussion more interesting, we will move to our next segment. We will call our second guest. Ezra, are you ready? Let's call our guest. Hello, Ezra. How are you?
Halo Mbak, I'm fine.
It's good to see you. I hope you always safe and sound wherever you are. But I think it's better if you can introduce yourself first to our viewers.
Okay, hello. My name is Ezra Arzeta Mevia. I'm a college student.
Okay. In Wiwik videos that we already watched, they explain about the bad impact of homework and she agree if homework should be banned. What about you, Ezra? Do you think that homework didn't give you any advantage?
I don't think so because I believe everything has pros
Okay,
and cons. There are advantages
good
from
point.
work that I know. First, it teaches the student to manage their time. With time, people grow older. They realize that time is a finite commodity. It is important to manage time wisely in order to maximize productivity. Homework is a way to encourage the development of skill at the very beginning age. Two, homework enable
Okay,
teacher to observe how their student understand the material. Teacher usually use homework as a way to measure how well a student understand the lecture and the material that they are learning in the classroom. Three, teaches us important life lesson. Homework is an important tool in the development of life lessons such as comprehending something or communicating with others on something we have just read. It teaches we are how to solve problem, think and even build an understanding of the issues that occur in our current society. And the last, homework teaches us responsibility. Homework teaches students to be responsible, and if we forget it, we will have to face our own trouble, and that will teach us to be more responsible in our day-to-day life. On the contrary, there are some disadvantages which students may encounter as well. First, homework puts students off learning. Studies
okay,
have shown that many children finding doing homework very stressful, boring, and tiring. Often teachers underestimate how long a task will take or set unrealistic deadline. Two, not enough time for yourself. Spending too much on homework means the students are not meeting their developmental needs and other critical life skills. Students with too much homework are more likely to avoid participating in outside of school activities such as sport, instrumental, and many more. Plus, if students spend all their time doing homework non-stop, they might not be able to learn essential skills for their future, such as being independent, learning how to cook, time management, or even socializing with others. In conclusion, I think homework was good exercise, but too much wasn't good. Perhaps teachers should reduce the homework given the student.
Okay, it is so interesting since you explained the both sides, the good and the bad effect of homework. Yeah, like you said before, everything has pros and cons. I think it's like a good and legit point of your opinion. I'm so sorry because of the duration. We must end our discussion now. Thank you for your time and thank you because you don't mind to share your opinion here. Maybe we can catch up later. See you, Ezra.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Our guest today talk more about the bad impact of the homework. It implies that most of students don't get the benefit of the homework. We know that as a human, the student have many roles in their life. It's not only as a student but also as a children in their family and as a good people in their society. But a lot of homework make them cannot do their other role well. It forced them to stay at their home and sacrifice their life, their social life, or they try to do all their role and end up sick because of it. It harmed them, but it made me curious if the student must sacrifice their social life because of their homework. I think the teacher or the lecturer have the same problem. But why? Just the student feel pressure about it. I think it happened because not all teachers give the proper evaluation. The evaluation should be more than score or short comment like good, well done, and so on. Because it can make students wonder, why do I just get 16 or 100? Or why am I just good, not excellent? They need to know the reason is so they can improve it. People said that practice can make perfect. But how we can be perfect if we don't even know what perfect is and how to be perfect? It is the reason why teacher must give more evaluation. Not only score or short comment but also advice to improve their student skill. It is the reason why students be depressed. They need not only score for their skill but also the way to improve it. But the students rarely get it. That's why they don't get the benefit of their homework. They don't know to be better and just repeat the wrong way or the wrong thing again and again. In the end, they just get the same score and be more frustrated about it. So we agree, homework should be banned if the teacher or lecturer give the homework just for formality to checklist how many meetings they must have in that semester because it will harm the student more. We disagree. Homework should be banned if homework is the only perfect practice that the teacher or lecturer can give to their student. And also we can recommend it about the proper feedback to make their student improve their skills, so in the end all the students can get the perfect result from their learning process. Okay, that's all from this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy this episode and learn something from it. If you have different opinion, just comment below, and I hope we can meet in next episode and Edu Talk to the show. Okay, bye.